Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early morning to LALATE, the 6:30 edition. How are you? The toast is toasting, the butter is buttering, and wow, your student loan debt could be forgiven. Yes, Joe Biden overnight spoke about forgiving student loan debt on day one of his presidential administration. What a jaw dropper. In this video, I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to go over what else Joe Biden's going to be doing on day one, and if that'll include the Cash Act 2021, the $2,000 stimulus check. Then I'll be cutting to all the incredible other stuff, multiple stimulus checks, and more. The reaction is just expected. Imagine after all these years, your student loan debt could be forgiven. With that, let's get ready to rock and roll. This is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE. The toast is toasted, the butter is butter, and I'm here, you're here. And what a day it is. Can you imagine student loan debt being forgiven under Joe Biden? It's just incredible. Please subscribe. Go to the Fun channel, subscribe. Hit that button and subscribe. Also, hit the alert button so you get alert when a new video goes live. Meantime, like this video. And if you've not become a member, please hit that join link. There's also a join link in the pinned comment to the top of this video posted by me in the chat, in the top of the chat, in the pinned chat. I put a link to become a member. Purple Hawks, you'll see members that are Purple Hawks in the live chat right now. They have a beautiful badge that I customized and made for them, drew for them, of a Purple Hawk for becoming a member, either a Purple Hawk or Purple Power or a Casino VIP. It's a lot of incredible fun, and by becoming a Purple Power member, you can also get access to exclusive emojis, which I created just for you and this channel. $12 ice cream, sirloin emoji, moolah emoji, and hot mess express. More will be coming. The more of you that sign up, the more that I can get access under YouTube to make more emojis for you. So make sure you tell everyone else to sign up, and I'll continue to roll out the emojis. I enjoy doing them. I've never made emojis before, but they're fun. And there's so much hitting. In this video, I'm going to go over third stimulus packages for you. Biden stimulus, multiple stimulus checks, hazard pay, $24 of SSDI, the $2,000 stimulus check, and more. There's so much hitting this morning. Meantime, over there is an instant premiere, or over there somewhere. You can chat with your Purple buddies or fellow Purple Hawks and interact with what you're going to hit and go walk on Monday. It might be EIDL, it may be PPP, or it may be some free internet. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you start the new morning is that Joe Biden brought a lot of happiness to people's souls on Friday night when he said he's going to do student loan forgiveness. Yes. So I've been talking about this for a while. You had heard me. There's a reason you tuned into me, because I tell you things before they happen. I had told you on day one he was going to do student loan forgiveness and eviction moratorium and mortgage forbearance. Well, overnight he said, yeah, on day one I'm going to do student loan forgiveness. But he didn't do it the way that I had been predicting it. Very interesting. What happened? Well, I had been saying he was going to do an executive order to forgive all your student loan debt, because that's what Chuck Schumer, the next majority leader, had been urging him to do. Well, even at the time that I reported that, I had seen articles that said it's not constitutional for him to do it by executive order. It needs to be done by Congress. Well, on Friday night, Joe Biden says, I will urge Congress on day one to put on my table a bill to forgive everyone's student loan debts of up to $10,000. $10,000 student loan debt forgiven on day one. He wants Congress to get it done. So not the full student loan debt if you have more than $10,000 owed, but $10,000 on day one. This is incredible great news. This is just incredible great news. The reason why he says he's going to do it this way, says the articles, is because his insiders say it's not constitutional for him to do it himself. But that's not to say he won't ask Congress to go the full forgiveness. And economists are calling it the greatest move ever. They say it really is a way to get the economy rolling because a lot of people who do work still have student loan debt. They think this is a very, very economically great idea. There's so many other great ideas hitting across the board, and they are multiple stimulus checks and the $2,000 fix-it bill. Let me explain something. The Cash Act, the $2,000 stimulus check bill, is a fix-it bill. So it's really not something that you should see as part of the third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Remember, I coined the phrase on this channel, third stimulus check and third stimulus package. And yeah, I certainly do see other channels are now using that terminology. But, just remember where you heard it first over several months ago. Third stimulus check and third stimulus package will have checks, plural, in them. But that's not the $2,000 check. The $2,000 check is a fix-it bill. And in the video right before this, I explained they can't fix it until Warnock and Ossoff are sworn in, and they can't be sworn in until they get certification for Georgia, and they can't do that for at least a couple more days. So by all accounts, they won't do the fix-it bill until Joe Biden's in office. Then what does that mean for you? It means that you're going to get the fix-it bill. You're going to get $1,400 on top of the $600 you got. Or if you're an adult dependent and get a stimulus check, you get $2,000. And then under Biden, you'll have more stimulus checks. I'm sure the donut guy at this point is like, oh, this is so exciting. Just tell me what's in my account. Purple donut guy, doesn't want to do anything, just wants to eat his donut, doesn't want to do anything. How many more checks? When are we getting some more checks? Are we getting more checks today? I'd like some more checks. Can you just give me more checks? I don't want to do anything. Just tell me what's in my bank account. Now, under Biden's stimulus, donut guy will get multiple stimulus checks, presuming he did his non-filer filing. He will get multiple stimulus checks. The question is how many and how often. Viewers have asked me a check every month, maybe. A check every couple months, maybe. Several checks, that seems very likely. $2,000 seems very, very likely. Retroactive stimulus checks back to March of last year. No, they cheated us out of it, and they got away with it. They cheated us out of those checks from last year, and you're never going to see them. So yeah, I have no qualms about asking for lots of checks this year because you really cheated us out of checks last year, exactly when we really needed them in April. Hazard pay will be coming under Biden's stimulus and the third stimulus. $10,000 if you worked during the pandemic, $13 an hour from the start of the pandemic to 60 days after the pandemic. You really need it. Essential workers, Uber, Lyft drivers, warehouse workers, truck drivers, nurses, teachers, grocery store, dishwashers at a restaurant. You all get it. Then it sort of sounds the same as hazard pay. CDC grant. For who? Essential workers. But they just got a hazard pay grant. Why did they need a CDC grant? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me either. Maybe it doesn't survive. Maybe it gets cut out. That's a grant for frontline workers. EIDL grant for everyone, baby. In the video I went over before this, I went over the bombshell exclusive you only hear on this channel, that EIDL grant will go live on Monday. And agricultural went live on Friday. That EIDL for low income will go live on Monday. You're only hearing this on the channel. This is inside exclusive bombshell information. I fully expect people just to swarm in there and start applying that don't qualify for things. Because this is not EIDL for everyone yet. That's under third stimulus, Biden stimulus. But I presume people just do the wrong thing. They just always do. They just see things and they just sort of, oh, I want it. It's me. And then let me recreate what happened in May last year. In May, I told viewers that agricultural EIDL was coming out. I told them in like late April, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Agricultural is coming out. So then what happened on May 1st? I got DMs, when I had 5 followers, 5 subscribers to the show. I got DMs for those 2 people. I applied for agriculture. I got denied, and it said because I'm not agricultural. What does that mean? I'm like, don't play games with me. You heard me over the last 3 weeks. I said it's agricultural. I didn't hear you that. I didn't hear you say that. I really didn't hear that. I'm like, you heard that. You're just playing games now. You clearly heard me tell you it was only for agricultural, and you thought you could be cute applying for your donut shop that's not agricultural. Well, yeah, I did, but It didn't work. So that's what's going to happen next week. I guarantee you. I guarantee you someone's going to apply. Say, wait a second, why did I not get approved? Because you're not that thing. I told you not to apply now. Do people who are waiting on the EIDL grant have to reapply? No. The SBA website actually gives client guidance on that. I have to stick something in here, right here. I gotta stick it right in here. There's going to be someone else out there that's going to say, apply now so you get in line in front of other people. Even if you're not agricultural, you skip in line in front of them. So they'll deny you and then you'll get first when it opens up for you. Don't do that. That's called cheating. It's called cheating. It's actually wrong, and no, it's not going to work. So don't follow bad advice. I heard that advice in May. I expect that person, thing, whatever, to say it again. Don't follow that bad junk. Let's turn to the other things on this third stimulus package. $2,400 of SSDI and SSDI, yes. 20% increase, up to 20%, yes. And benchmark raising your benefits each year, yes. There's always a viewer every 24 hours that says to me, is that $200 of SSI still on? I'm like, why would it go off in the last 24 hours? Does something happen today that is, everything that I've been talking about just sort of disappeared in the last 24 hours? Why? Well, you haven't mentioned it for like 3 hours. That's actually what they say. You haven't mentioned it like for 3 hours. I assumed it was gone because you have to mention it every single video, every single time. No, I don't have recording time to mention every single video. So it is very much on. Multiple stimulus checks, very much on. Hazard pay, very much on. CDC grant, I don't know. Lifeline grant, what's Lifeline grant? $50,000. Oh, I like that. Free $50,000 for what? For me, my Uber business that made $2,000 last year? Yes, of course it's for you. It's up to $50,000 based upon your cost of goods sold 2019. So if your cost of goods sold as an Uber Lyft driver last year was zero, guess how much your Lifeline grant is? Zero. So that's literally a little math for you. No joke. And so that's literally how they're going to do it if they do it. Another round of PPP. God. Oh, FBUC Retro. If you did not watch that on the overnight LA video, catch it. It's now at 2 a.m. on the channel. It went live at 2 a.m. on the channel. The EIDL video on overnight LA went live at 1 a.m. And then everything else, FBC Retro at $600 a week for 20 weeks and more. There's so much under third stimulus, and I fully expect that you will start to see third stimulus announced by Joe Biden over the next 2 weeks. And when you see it, it's going to surprise us. There's going to be stuff in there we did not expect to see that is really quite exciting. And the important thing that I want you and I to know is that it's all going to get passed. You know, I dealt with, there was a reason why I called Nancy Pelosi Temple of Doom, because I was tired of referring to someone that was blocking stimulus from getting passed throughout 2019. And you may be programmed like Pavlovian dogs now to presume that bad things of 2019 are going to repeat themselves in 2020. It's not going to happen. So I have people sending me DMs about Manchin. Manchin. Who cares what Manchin says? I don't care. Do I care? Everything that Joe Biden wants, you're going to get. And that's the only focus you should be on. You should have absolutely no brain cells dedicated to hearing what Joe Manchin or Chuck Manchin or whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Minutia Manchin. I don't know what his name is. Whatever he says, I don't care. It's going to be law. So you should be focused on being the hawk and getting the money as soon as it goes live. And you should also be focused on becoming a hawk. So go to the Funniest channel, go to the top of this video and become a member. Become a member of this incredible community, either a Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or a Calcino VIP. Also like this video and hit the alert button so you get alert when a new video goes live. Stay informed, stay focused, and I will see you at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Mornings LA. Have a great morning.